Hey.
including my audio.
Okay.
I don't
So
know
how
what
did
to
how did the
play.
whole like thing with fucking what's it called? The thing with Slayer come about again? How'd
Um,
that?
I believe I showed you videos, and then you brought it up, and was
Oh
like,
yeah. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. 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 So let's just like let's do a little bit of foreplay here. Okay. Wait. Is that the right word?
Uh,
Fuck. It don't matter. Okay. So enter stage left. Yoling comes in holding like a picture of Slayer, talking about like how Slayer's coming May 30th. Enter stage right. CJ just pops up out of nowhere and like starts walking towards Yoling, just like inhaling his mic and shit. Action. Is that fucking Slayer in your hands, Yoling? Are you holding a picture of my fucking my god Slayer?
I don't think
You're supposed to like do the
I don't
act.
think that's how it went, but okay.
But just fucking play along, damn. Are you or are you not holding a picture of Slayer? Yelling! Be my actor!
Oh,
Fucking. Then picture. Who's. Fuck it. Okay, I was gonna. Fuck it. I was like Slayer, that one vampire from Guilty Gear Xrd, and or just.
he's coming to
Fuck!
stride, by the way. That's why he's talking about
That's why I'm
this.
so excited. That's why we're so excited about
Yeah.
that one
Anyway,
hot
what
ass
was that whole
vampire.
thing you were saying? Yeah, like you.
Oh yeah, I'd let him dick me down.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
That's a handsome ass man. And when he does his like level 3 super, he gets younger and gets hotter. It's hot. It's cool as shit. Anyway, I'm not gay, but like, okay, maybe I'm a little gay, but
You're
that's not the
bi.
point here. The point is, yeah. Anyway, point is, I'd let that vampire dick me down, and I'd dick down Abba and Elfelt and Biken and the fucking Giovanna and May and
And every female in the Guilty Gear tribe.
every female, fuck, what's his name? Anji, him too.
Oh wait, no, I know
Hot as
one
shit.
female that you probably wouldn't. May.
I mean, I already said May.
You did?
Yeah.
She's like well, I guess she's not a little kid, but she's
Not a little kid.
not a little kid, but she's small,
She's like 16.
which is still underage.
I am 16, sir.
Fair enough.
Anyway, enough of loud ass CJ. Welcome to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Today we're back at the the Turnabout Samurai trial, and this is the day 3, the last episode that we have to do.
How
Or
old is
day that we
May
have
in
to do.
Guilty Gear Strive?
16, I believe.
22.
Is my music? Damn.
Well then.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Also sorry about like not hearing any audio. I didn't realize I had Spotify open, so my fault all.
I don't know what to play.
Anyway,
I might just get on Elden Ring or something. I don't know.
Yeah, load selective save data. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright. Yeah. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Down.
Time to play as more butts from Berserk.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Shut up!
I'm gonna go charge my phone.
Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. That prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Fuck! Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Raffle. Fucking hell, man. Edgeworth just tapping his finger. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Well, you were at Global Studios on the day of the murder. Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was at the studios from around 9 in the morning. Wait, fuck, can I, like, fucking... Okay, alright, hold on. While I do this, I forgot to, like, text people that I'm streaming right now, so hold on, give me a second. Damn, that's loud. Oh shit. Okay. Now I remember why I keep it on fucking on just one. Alright, let me open up the guide. Tabs, fucking go. Alright. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left the chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammond's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Hey, you fat fuck, I know you ate. What is it? Fuck you. So, in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory, yeah. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella! What did you want? Sweats. Oh my fucking god, I hate him. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones an employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
Ah, yes, he is indeed fat as fuck.
Yes, he is. Are you watching?
No, I'm just guessing.
You should watch, because I did say that. We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to the grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Gonna press this. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one, sweats. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder, yes. Wait a second! Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself! Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess. I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job! They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. What? Not enough time for someone to say commit murder and stay Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. The break. Yeah, FWIW took a break. It was only 15 minutes. I'm gonna press this. Yeah. Why is that? Shit, I didn't get the right. Hold it, this here. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Damn.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I had to take my time eating this kind of food. Lol.
Actually, you know
Well,
what?
Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of it. All he had to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? Shit, do I show anything off? Yo. Nothing. Right now we're just doing some bullshit. Or I'm streaming right now, so. Shit. How do I check the court record? Fuck, I didn't mean to. What time exactly? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so to until 2:45. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and came back. I guess it's possible time-wise. It was only 15 minutes. Fuck, I don't want to just randomly press this shit. Fuck, present it. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Fuck! Whoops, that didn't go so well. I almost said something, Ellison. I almost said something. Almost said something that, Okay. Anyway. Fuck. Press this. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in this trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in this trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from No, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible subsects. I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the...
Yes. Also, hey, Elston.
His name is fucking something Edgeworth.
Yeah.
I think it's Miles Edgeworth.
Well, honestly, I'll tell you right now, the main character is not any better. Phoenix Wright, like, I'm just saying, these, like, none of these names. Oh, you want to know?
He doesn't get that.
You want to know what's even worse? There's a few characters.
Salmonella.
Yeah, Salmonella. There's
Wendy
also
Oldbag.
Wendy Oldbag. Yep. Will Powers or Will's Power. I don't know. It's Will Powers?
Will Powers.
Okay, yeah.
Maya Fey. Well, that's not that bad.
No, Maya has the normal name. Maya has like the only normal name in the game.
Ain't nothing wrong with Phoenix.
I mean, it's just
And
not.
Miles. Shit, Edgeworth's name is Miles.
Yeah, but Edgeworth though.
Okay, alright.
But I'm
Continuing on.
yeah.
True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of the death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Wait. Is it...
Rereading.
How do I... The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. I knew it! And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we had seen enough evidence.
I would like to relieve Mr. Mr. Manila from the stand.
What? It's over?
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that it is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Did you mean to say skewered?
What did I say?
I heard screwed.
I thought I said skewered.
Did you hear? Thank you.
Did I not say skewered?
I'm glad that you agree with me. Yeah, we both heard screwed.
Damn.
It was like that's
I'm
when
being
that's
clowned
when, Silver Samurai or whatever screwed the
October
victim.
19th.
Like whoa.
Shut up!
We're not in maternity court. Like just calm down.
What? October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. What do we do now, Mia? What?
You want? Okay, but why do you
Alexa.
want that?
I want to. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours, Chris Hansen. If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. But Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong.
My
I've never
entire
given up on a trial before.
my
Not while
entire
there was a
thing
chance. Only one thing became clear in your
with
cross-examination.
Phoenix's name is just Phoenix is not a normal name. It's not a bad name. It's just not a normal name.
Fair enough. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
Hot
What's
man.
going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. As my GOAT, Michael Jordan once said, man, fuck them kids. Michael Jordan most definitely said fuck them kids.
Indeed.
October 19th, 11:15 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 4. What? Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. Our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
It's just this like,
he can't
man,
even go
this is a...
He can't even go with a fucking stand.
Oh,
The only thing that goes over his stand is like his hat.
that was just
right.
too fat.
God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Of course they have donut
Now
crates.
he stands. Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
Oh, wait, no, they're
Witness.
talking about the kid. Okay.
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Just Edgeworth. Cody. Answer his question, okay? I'm getting a call from my uncle. Hold on.
He's just like, I can hear you in the room. What the hell are you doing? Goodbye, Red Wolf of Radagon. You will never be Sif. Damn, look at all those bloodstains on the floor. Could not be me.
Alright, he just wanted to see what I wanted for dinner. Alright. Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, or you were at Global Studios on the day of incident.
Internet
You got a problem with that?
Honestly, if I
Please tell us
crash
what you
again,
saw
I'm
that
probably
day.
not gonna join back to the party. I'll just
What,
wait for it
Pops?
to get better.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer a bearded grandpa, if you will.
Damn.
A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in the courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of that in the court record. Cody's camera added to the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness testimony. Witness's account.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady couldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a kid.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Man, fuck them kids! Get this kid the fuck out my defense! I want to see. Okay. Okay. Objection! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on the trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Objection! Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if it's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
Damn.
Damn. Phoenix Wright really said, hey, yo, fuck them kids. That boy is in my courtroom. Look, listen. All respect and love for the kid. But fuck a kid if he lying.
I don't know
I
about.
put that on my mama. Wait, not actually fuck a kid.
Yeah, quote it.
No! 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 Please, no! I'm not a no! No Diddy, please! Get up! Get up! I can't. Bro, Meek Mill is wild. What sound your gun make? Get up! Get up! Oh shit. Okay, I gotta continue. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? He's just standing on the donut crate.
So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
What I saw. Witness testimony. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Excuse me. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. Steel Samurai, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah. Yep. Steel Samurai, Glazer. Anyway, press. Hold it. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? Well, a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? Press that kid harder! Cody. Wait, no! Please!
I come in and I see you over here just like, bruh.
Shut up. What? Something's bothering me. No! It's not like that! Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. Objection! What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow!
Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Could you explain how he might have missed something that's so vital?
Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't the watch of the climax...
Show evidence, bitch! I got this fucking camera right here. The camera. Take that! Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too.
Ah! Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at that critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight. Correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. It means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackett testify once more.
Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. Damn. Look, now he's all crying and shit. Womp womp. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. I don't fucking believe you.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Oh, I got something to say. So, before all this bullshit in the trial, you gave us a fucking scrapbook with all your shit in it. So, how would you be able to, like... I know damn well you know exactly how to operate that camera. Hold on. Because you have a whole scrapbook of the shit that you told me a little while ago. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Fuck you. That's all. Yeah. I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take that picture? Not even one? Press him harder. No, did he? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How do you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hawkins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yes, Phoenix. Bullying little kids into submission with fucking words in a trial of murder feels great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it's too late, so I erased them. You have a whole fucking book of like of like your whole like shit with the Steel Samurai. So clearly you must have some pictures. Objection! Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I'm getting a video call. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. I'm having a steak and cheese tonight. Anyway, I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Where'd you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No. Wait, no way! Phoenix, I think we're finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yeah. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took of them? That motherfucker did not win. He lost. He got his homie. He got fucking booked.
Damn.
Anyway, the Steel Samurai did not win that shit. He got cooked. I can think of only one reason. The Steel Samurai got shitted on by the evil Magistrate. I'm just waiting for Yielding to just pop out the corner and like say, actually, it's a magistrate and not magistrate.
You think I give a fuck?
No. Well, kinda. Shut the fuck up about it being devious work, crazy work, any work, bro. Work on this dick. Damn. Anyway. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us that he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Get to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth!
Order! I will have order. Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Wah! Look at his ass crying. Look at his ass crying. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order! Order!
I mean,
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. Error? What's this all about? Fuck, okay. The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. I like how he's just pulling out bullshit. Order, order, order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would he...
But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Huh? What? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Here.
I'm not playing games with you, boy.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this just doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix! Mia? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him! There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Motherfucker, that says Studio 2! This shit right here, it says Studio 2. I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose it's because I'm not confident about it at all. Maybe you want to rethink your case, Mr. Wright? Yes, please, Your Honor. Fuck, it's just okay, I need to click on the actual, like, normal Fate 2 facing over here. Take that! Your Honor, look at this! I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes.
Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible!
What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I'll use a studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? What does not say 1 on that it does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. That should happen in Studio 2. Brah, take that! Here, at Studio 2.
I see.
That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer's there. Shit, I don't know. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime! The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time!
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember, Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, and actually, the reverse was true! Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2!
Order!
Defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2! Objection! This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I got proof, bitch! I have proof, bitch!
You do? You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume! Fucking sleeping pills! Take that! This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills.
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Fuck you, Galactus.
We just vibing out to this song real quick.
Did you get? How far did you get in arcade, CJ?
I got to stage 8, I think, and I got fucked over by
Bagger.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle, because I feel like that makes the most logical sense.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claims is true, Mr. Hammers' fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge.
There's no bailiff, no nothing.
The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammers. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal a Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. This is not how normal court would go.
You think any of Phoenix Wright is how normal court would go?
No, this shit is like just kind of like in a whole fantasy land where court is nice. But you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Turn it down, turn it down. Very well. Court is adjourned. We'll probably finish up this case today and then stop streaming. Can you check if someone's in the chat, by the way? Woo!
I cannot.
That was a close
my phone
one.
is charging.
Oh. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too! Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. The dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Damn, Phoenix! Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks! To be continued. Down, down, down. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! My fucking girl. I love her. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and a proof. Wow, good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. The Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. I know I've played this game, but I completely forgot how it actually plays out. I think he brought the costume, or no. I think he brought the, I think it was someone else in the costume that brought it to Studio 2. And then fucking, they had, like, Will, or no, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to my ass. That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty much clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP. Powers, right. Also, look at this shit. What do you think about this? It's that fanboy's prized possession. Wow, impressive! It's a little different from the Steel Samurai on TV. These are mostly taken at those PR shows they do at stores and fairs. I'm pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit. No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. I guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal, right, Nick? Yeah, whatever you say. Alright. Let's fucking skedaddle. To the detention center. Well! October 19th, detention center visitors room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like that? Could you not look like that? You're about like. Oh, fuck. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really woed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manoa? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a disease and shit. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Ooh! Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? Alright. Now to fucking Wendy Oldbag's domain. Oh look, guess who it is? Wendy Oldbag. Woo! October 19th, Global Studios main gate. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful, like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive. Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Director Manoa. Can I ask you about Sal Manoa, the director? Sal? He's a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh my. You have yet to meet fucking Dark Souls players. Anyway. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. You just have to lie to her. About Mr. Hammer. Ah! I heard about what you said today! Cheeky whippersnapper! Poor old Hammer! You drag his star down from the sky and stop it! Calling him a criminal, a thief! I won't forget this! Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper! My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing! Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak it by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible! Alright. Bye, Mrs. whatever the fuck. October 19th, Global Studios, employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time. The show will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them filming later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around here. Yeah. No touching. Eek! Hey, Gumshoe. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I could be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. The remains of the employees' lunches are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Oh, that's it? Okay. A plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change colors. Wow, neat! Well done, Detective Gumshoe. What are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. The investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Prosecutor Edgeworth. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee on it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow. The fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's print on the bottle. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Alright, can I go inside the dressing room right now? Oh, hello! What are you doing in here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? The last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammers also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. I can't fucking speak right. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Take that! And this is... A fan collected all these photographs. Hold on, I'll be back. A fan collected all of these photographs. These kids love to steal samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammers. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Thank you, fucking... Your name... Oh, hey, Gumshoe, you're still here? Okay. Bye-bye, Gumshoe. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everyone's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Hey, 5 years ago, what the fuck happened then? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Huh? Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nicholas, Nick, Penny, Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the incident. Oh, wait, fuck, this is Phoenix's voice. Anyway, we heard about the incident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect him to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole the Powers' costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Show us the fucking... Shit. Take that! Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof that he used those pills on Power? Take that. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on that plate. Ah! I see. Poor, poor Hammer. Did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. This old bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm not gonna use her normal voice since she's calm now. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. This old bag? You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez! She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Or Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Well, wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the firebox fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Oh shit! Okay. Fuck. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Said. Fucking. You. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Outside Studio 2. Oh shit. D. Vasquez. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger real quick. Actually, I'll just play from my bed, fuck it. Wait, I gotta move my chair out the way. Ah! Alright. October 19th. October 19th. Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O! H-E-L-L-O! Maya! You should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. She's high as shit. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Will Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. Ironically, that comes up in like the last fucking in the last court case, because it's like the only court case I normally remember. But in the last court case, like Mia and Maya's mom was a psychic, and she did like this big ass court case to prove someone was a murder, but like he was found innocent even though he was already sent to death, and he died, and then like Mia and Maya's mom just went into hiding and probably died as well, and so like I don't know. It's hard to like explain. So when we get to that point, I'll like point it out. I was wondering if you could tell me more about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Hey bitch, I got fucking photo evidence. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? You used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. The conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. I'm kind of scared to go inside of this shit, but okay, fuck. You came. Well then, what was that we were talking about earlier? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. Saw him a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord. But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident! Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think! Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security says it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys! Oh shit, the fucking mafia is here. How did they just appear? What the fuck? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammers' dirt, no? Why would D. Vasquez care about it all? I'm sure that I have plenty of time to think about that and where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me, now! Go shoot my goat! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Good shit, Gumshoe! Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I didn't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Like I said, I'm finishing this trial and then fucking taking, like, not taking a nap, but like getting off. Alright. Final day. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. I'm back in my chair now for this. This shit's getting too exciting. I love this. Seeing it on like a big ass screen, like 55-inch TV too, is kind of fucking awesome. I just get to see every single fucking pixel. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the studio Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Hey, yo. I'm just trying to fill in for Ellison since he's not here. I entered the trailer, a little bit before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailers. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Van added to the court record. I see. Very well, Mrs. Wright. Your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay. Let me just run through all this real quick. I feel like... Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She committed the murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence to prove that she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Professor on this. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, I'm right. But wait, but like the pathway was blocked off, no? Yeah, hold on. It's fucking Mr. Monkeyhead. Your Honor, that statement contradicts his evidence. Fuck! Okay, well, bah! Damn it, now I'm not gonna get a perfect trial, even though it's not even recorded or nothing. Okay. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not! What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Ah! Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how could a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and you threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I see.
Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with a Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying...
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You said I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't. I think you would have had a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What's the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. This photo. I don't know.
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with fey blood. Okay, so right. Okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. Motherfucker, that was the photo. Was it not the photo? Fuck. Oh, present the samurai. Fuck. Okay. Take that! I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Huh? Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us?
I can tell you, motherfucker.
Very well, let's see the murder weapon.
Now we present the photo. Look at this photo. Well, what is this?
Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs! Order! Order!
If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth,
You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue! It was 2:30 p.m. on the day of that murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushes Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Through whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. What are you watching? You like... I heard someone say, "What kind of demons is bro fighting?" Fuck, we gotta play that again. It'd be fun. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer. You know exactly. Damn. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago! Yup. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of the argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at the Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil Magistrate's costume, no less. Or Magistrate's costume, no less. Fuck. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:40. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have done it? She had another fucking way. That's the van. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. That motherfucking big-ass van. Miss Vasquez! You carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used that van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Objection! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was, man. Fucking Vasquez's thing. I don't know. Of course, Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? Silence. So, what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Oh my fucking god. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in the battle of wits. In the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right! But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again, motherfucker!
I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions to get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn! To come so far, only to fail. Mia!
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Mr. Vasquez.
Objection!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well.
Objection! Your Honor! I requested the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I, too, see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes,
Indeed! Verily, I say, ergo!
I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body?
Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth. Witness testimony after finding the body. Okay, fuck. I gotta get this. I gotta. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination?
Okay, Nick. We're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Well, she said she went back to get her notes, but, like, she misplaced her notes the day of the fucking murder when we talked to her that one time. So, I'm gonna press her on that. Press. Hold it! The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press that bitch harder! I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess.
Very well.
What the fuck? No! Objection! Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think! Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One!
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth!
What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I found it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any reaction scenes, so I left him behind. No? Because Hammer wasn't the one that got injured, it was Power. So how would she know? Objection! Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Oh yeah, I'm on your ass now, bitch.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yeah, Mr. Hammers is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez! You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly! Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping! And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness.
Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammers dead? Yeah, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? I know exactly why. She had dirt on the motherfucker. Or he had dirt on her. In other words, can you prove... Of course I can prove that shit. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court this evidence as Miss Vasquez's motives to do the murder. That motherfucking picture. Take that! This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammers' fall. Or precipitated? I don't give a fuck. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, Mr. Hammers' last role as the evil magistrate. Yes! Undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here. Yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Mrs. Vasquez's motive for the murder.
Fuck! Okay, yielding! Yep! Just shit. She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. And that's where we put that on hold for a second. I gotta rush through this since dinner time. But Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intended to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No! No! How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! Please, please don't die. Please. And now her pipe's magically fixed again. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. I think, like, it's revealed at the end, but I think Manuel, the guy that was killed 5 years ago, was D. Vasquez's brother, which is why they tried to cover it up so much, and which is why she reacted like that. In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collective as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor.
Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found is only naturally. Not a miracle. Yes. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not fucking guilty. Woo! Yeah! I did it, I did it,
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait, but Vasquez. October 20th, at 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... This. Take that! It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him at any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP! Oh? Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh no. Huh? Is something wrong? No! Of course not! Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if! They're rivals! Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? That is a long-ass story, don't even trip. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing... They're not boyfriends! They're not boyfriends! They're friends from elementary school who decided to go down 2 different paths. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Pink Princess. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Fuck you for one, but yeah. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Phil Powers. Damn. The end. Fuck yeah. But I compare him more to like Dante and Virgil at times. Oh shit, I think we're on the final turnabout. Actually, yeah, we are on the final case. Turnabout goodbyes. Yep, save progress. Alright. The last trial of this game, and then we're on to the fucking... Ah, shit, wait, okay, it's a precursor to the trial, I guess. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. And that's all for now. Alright, so, recap. Will Powers was not guilty. It was that girl, D. Vasquez, who I knew all along was guilty because she was an asshole to Maya. And so, we put her below the jail. Fuck her. And now, we are on to the last trial in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first ever game. I thought there was like 6 trials in the first game, but there's 4. So... yeah, fuck it. But, yeah. I think I'm gonna binge the entire thing next stream. Because that seems like a good thing. But anyway, yeah. This has been Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Part 6. And Part 7 will be a binge stream. So, stay tuned for that. Anyway, peace out for now. This has been CJ, and Yielding, and Ellison, who was here for, like, the first 30 minutes and then dipped. But anyway, bye-bye, y'all. Yeah, he's fucking dead. But anyway, toodles.